lost 30 pounds when I moved to France, but it's not because of the, oh, European food is superior trope that you hear all the time. I didn't know how to cook the food. I also wasn't aware of where you could go to buy affordable food. The closest grocery store to where I was living was called Monoprix, like one price. And it sounds like from the name, like that it would be like a thrift food store. It's not. It is probably one of the most, if not the most expensive chain grocery stores in France. And everything was ridiculously expensive. And I also, a lot of like the pre-made French foods, I didn't really enjoy because there's quite a bit of vinegar in them, especially the salads. So it just wasn't my cup of tea. And for like the first 6 months, while I was trying to acclimate to these new foods and new flavors that I wasn't used to, I was mostly just eating yogurt and cereal for 6 months. That's not usually what you hear. Usually people are like, it's because the food is so superior. That was not my case. I didn't like French cheese, even like their soft cheese, like Emmental, that's supposed to be for like little kids and very picky eaters. I had to learn to like it. I had to try it multiple times in lots of different dishes before my palate became acclimated to it. And I also was walking a lot. I do walk a lot at home, but in this area especially, I was walking everywhere because I wanted to see everything and do everything and had no car. And so walking was my only option. And I walked far and wide, and it was wonderful, lots of fun times. I do want to iterate that while there is access to amazing food in France, especially at farmers markets and places like that, keep in mind, you hear all the time about people think it's because, oh, the American food is just poisoning us and it's terrible and all of this stuff. There's a lot of foods actually that are legal in France that are illegal in the United States because they're considered dangerous for your health, and vice versa. So there are ingredients that exist in American foods that are illegal in France. Both of those things exist. A lot of it has to do with politics about what gets, the chop or not, about what's legal or not legal as far as certain ingredients go. And I do think France in general, it's easier to find higher quality food, but it might not be what you're used to, so keep that in mind as well, and you might like it a lot more. I knew some sister missionaries from the Mormon church while I was there that gained like 40 pounds each because they loved the food so much. And it's not because it was superior or inferior, because it had, better quality that they gained the weight. It's just everybody's different, and your different exercise and eating habits and the way your body takes those in is going to account for it. I just want to say that because it's driving me nuts when I see all these videos being like, in Europe, all the food is superior, and in America, they're poisoning us. There is food in France that they'll serve you that is illegal to serve in the US because it is considered dangerous for your health as well. The coin has two sides there.